Welcome to our channel, ladies and gentlemen. Rigathi Gashaga is roasting the UDA brigade in Mbeere North ahead of 2027 when the by-election is going to take place. Yesterday, Kindiki was asking Rigathi Gashaga, who made you the kingpin of Mount Kenya? Kindiki got that answer today because he's facing hostility in his own backyard and he can't believe it. Rigathi Gashaga had gone there earlier and he told them that William Ruto is going to bring a lot of money here, trying to buy you out, trying to bribe you. And he told them, take that money, but know where you are going to vote. And he told them, William Ruto is going to open hotels here. He was calling that money hotels because money is circulating in that area to the tunes of millions. And he told them, I'll be away, so take this money, eat from the hotels. But when I come back, I'm coming to close all the hotels. In other words, he's telling them, you've taken money, fair enough, so we are now back to serious business. We are now launching who is supposed to be our next member of parliament.
Sasa mimi nimekuja tuliagana na nyinyi. Mkule pesa ya Kasongo. Mkule ya Soprano, mkule ya Karinda, mkule ya Roko, lakini kura yote ni ya Newton. Harambe! Tuliagana mkikula pesa nikuja nifunge hoteli. Tufunge hoteli ama tugoje kidogo? Mimi nataka tufanye public participation. Uchaguzi ni ya 27. Nyinyi watu ya Mbeere, nyinyi mtaniambia. Hii hoteli mnataka tufunge leo ama mbele? Wangapi wanasema tufunge hoteli leo? Watu ya Mbeere, kuna pahali ilikuwa naitwa Kipipiri mwaka wa 1994. Huyu Moi alikuwa rais, akaenda pale, akapatia watu pesa, akaleta kikigi ya stima, akatuma mawaziri, akatuma ma-PS, akatuma karida wake wa siku hiyo. Hawa watu ya Kipipiri wakakula pesa yote, alafu pale mwisho wakafunga hoteli. Huyu mtu ya Moi akapata kula 1,000, mtu ya Democratic Party akapata 30,000. Tunaomba watu ya Mbeere North mufanyie Kasongo vile watu ya Kipipiri walifanyia Moi. Harambe!
So when Rigathi was away, they thought it was business as usual. Rigathi just gave their people time to take this money. He has only been there for about 2 days and the tidings are so raging that they don't know what to do. Today, Kindiki was there, full security, and he realized that in matters politics, security does not matter because he was forced to cut short his speech when the crowd was shouting and chanting, Mwizi, Mwizi. I don't know whether they meant Ruto ni Mwizi. I don't know how to connect whether Kindiki is the one they are saying ni Mwizi, but they've rejected Kindiki. I want you to look at how helpless the security look when Kithure is being rejected in front of them. Kuna rafiki yangu anasema Kithure is seeing bad things in Mbeere North. Can't you take a look?
Bas, nimesikia. Asante. Nimesikia, nimeshika mahali shida iko. Sikiza, wewe vijana sikiza. Asante. Asante tumesikia.
That is what I call the power of the people and the power of the government, which is more intimidating. You can imagine Rigathi has the power of the people. Kindiki has got the security. All those GSU or Reka squad are in charge, but they can't help Kindiki when people are shouting. For those who watched my earlier video, I demonstrated to you how William Ruto, when he was given an opportunity to choose between Kindiki and Rigathi Gashaga, he chose Rigathi Gashaga, and he described Rigathi as a man of the people, a mobilizer, a resilient man, a man who moved from poverty, what he called bottom up, in terms of business, politics, to where he is today. It is the one who first mentioned and recognized that Rigathi is the real kingpin of Mount Kenya. And in fact, that is why he abandoned Kindiki. Today, because Kithure was still asking, who gave you the mandate to become the kingpin of the mountain? Apart from that declaration from William Ruto, he has seen it, because being a kingpin is something that mandate can only be given by the people. Today, he's seeing it. After dishing out money, the people are seeing real power there. They still reject Kithure Kindiki. Rigathi had said earlier that he is the kingpin and he is giving orders. His order number one was that, in fact, he was asking, let us vote. How many are saying that we close the hotels today? They were in unison that they are closing the hotel. So I don't know whether it means they're not going to take money anymore. I don't know whether they mean they're not going to entertain the UDA campaign team anymore. It seems that is what they are doing. They no longer want to massage. I think a while ago they were supposed to be taking money and pretending to be singing one time. Now it is full force. They have to show their real characters, and they have to show UDA that they belong to the DP or the United Opposition. So Rigathi was giving orders, and Kithure must understand that orders can only be given by a kingpin. So if he was wondering who the real kingpin is and who made Rigathi the kingpin, the people made him the kingpin. That order is real, because apart from that, there was an order of very early in the morning on 27th. They will wake up very early in the morning, at least by 3, and they will ensure that they vote and guard their votes, and that order will be followed. This should tell the UDA brigade that Kenyans are wiser than they were before. You can dish out money, but people have a slogan, kula kwa hoteli, kura kwa the DP candidate. Is it called Karish or Maisha? I'm confusing the name. So they will take the money. And this should be a lesson, because sometimes governments think that people can easily be hoodwinked, that they are fools. Of course, William Ruto himself has said that the opposition hawana akili, that they are imbeciles and they don't have brains. And I think William Ruto just feels like he is the only person who knows how to campaign, and he can persuade people, he can buy them. But if the people are going to take this money and they vote for the DP candidate, this is going to be a very sweet lesson. No, not sweet. It's going to be a very bitter lesson to the UDA, because sometimes regimes think that there is no one who can outshine or outmatch them in their deals. The cunning method of dealing with people. They feel that we are in 2022, where they were told, you're hustlers, and they got into that trap. This is a different story. This supremacy battle is going to strengthen Rigathi Gashaga, because if these are the kind of scenes that we're going to see, UDA is going to be defeated. And it is going to be a resounding declaration by action, not just by words, that indeed Rigathi Gashaga is the undisputed kingpin, the champion of Mount Kenya. At some point, Kindiki almost fell mad when he was saying, Vijana nyamazeni, skizeni. He had a coarse voice. He was getting mad. But what do? If you are rejected, you are rejected. So I've always said that Kithure Kindiki is a professor. He belongs to the lecture rooms. This is not a man that is subject to being interior minister and people are being killed. You want him to lock horns with Rigathi Gachagua. Soft-spoken former senator should not be subjected to these tough, murky waters of politics. He doesn't belong there. He should go and lecture. He's a professor of international law, and I think he belongs there. Trying to make Kithure Kindiki, giving him an assignment to lock horns with Rigathi, surely this is suicidal. He cannot make it. That's why he comes up with things like mimi ni noma si noma, and it's not working. The money is gone, but the people will vote somewhere. So Rigathi Gachagua has closed all the hotels. They have taken the money. Ruto must not pressurize Kithure Kindiki to deliver, because he himself knows very well that in 2022, he confused the mountain and they abandoned their son Uhuru Kenyatta. Now that they have gone back to the ancestral agreement, William Ruto must understand that vindu vichenjanga, things do change. So Kithure saw it. If he's still wondering who the kingpin is, I think the answer He's been given that answer today. We wait and see who is going to humiliate the other. I think the DP and Rigathi team is going to carry the day.